This is አዲስቅኝት new perspective. የተከበራችሁ የአዲስቅኝት አድማጭ ተመልካቾቻችን እንደምን ሰንብታችኋል? ይህ የጥበብና መዝናኛ ዝግጅታችን ነው። መልካም ቆይታ። እናንተ አብራችሁን እስከ ዝግጅቱ ፍጻሜ እንድትቆዩ እንጋብዛለን። ለአዲስቅኝት የሚዲያ አገልግሎት አዲስ ከሆናችሁ ሰብስክራይብ አድርጉ። ፕሮግራሞቻችን ቶሎ እንዲደርሷችሁ ደግሞ የደውሏን ምልክት ተጫኑ። አብራችሁን ቆዩ። መልካም ጊዜ።
Welcome back. 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 Welcome back.
The organizers of Hirut comedy at Hirut restaurant have been waiting for 2 years to laugh and to make others laugh. Hirut Hoot comedy night is one of the best comedy nights in the eastern end of Toronto. It took them 2 years to bring it back, and the owners of Hirut restaurant, Tbaba and Hirut, holding the platform until everything is back to normal. And the return was huge. They were coming back with the great comedian Rick Mercer, who was the shining star of that night. Of course, all of them came back with an explosion of laughter which made the full house laughing the whole night. Caroline Bennett, Rick Mercer, Simon Rakoff, Herb Irving, Shannon Lavati, Rob Brownie, and George Westerholm were amazing. New Perspective አዲስቅኝት had a chance to have a brief chat with some of the comedians and the owner, Tbaba Michael. Let's begin with the great comedian Rick Mercer. Rick Mercer is a Canadian comedian, television personality, political satirist, and author. He is best known for his work on CBC television comedy shows. He recently published a memoir called Talking to Canadians. We start our question by asking Rick Mercer what could be the role of comedy in this tough time.
It's just great to see a group. You know, groups of people are coming together again, and that's great.
Yeah, you read it.
That is so fantastic, except, of course, the country is more divided now than it's ever been before. And in fact, people are saying, yes, we can all get together in a group as long as no one talks about politics. Everything will be fine as long as we don't talk about politics. And I agree with that. I think it's a good thing not to talk about politics. Unless, of course, you devoted your entire life to building a career talking about politics.
What's the role of comedy in this very tough time, Rick?
Well, I think the role of comedy in these tough times is the role of comedy in all times. It's imperative. It's the greatest coping mechanism there is. I think we all know many people, and I think most of us, we pity people who don't have a sense of humor. If someone truly doesn't have a sense of humor, we realize that they've got a hard road ahead of them. A sense of humor makes all the difference in the good times and certainly in the bad.
But this time, do you think comedy is best form of art for people to make their life happy, or
I don't know if it's the foremost, but I do know that I think most people who've gone through the last 2 years, and if they have had to lock down, and if they've had to spend more time alone than they're used to, or in their homes than they're used to, I think we all realize how important music is, comedy is, drama is, literature is. For me personally, if it wasn't for those things, it would have been a very different, much more difficult time. And so comedy is just one small part of that. And I'm looking forward to getting back out on the road, and it's so nice to see tonight there's a crowd of people here. That's so exciting. you know, when you're in show business, everyone tried to work from home, but in show business, you can't work from home. You can be out of work from home, but you can't really work from home. So this is really important.
So have you been to this comedy night before?
I have not been to this comedy night before, but it is spoken of very highly. My friend George Westerholm is on the bill. He speaks of it very highly, and many people I know speak of it very highly. So this is why I'm here.
Congratulations after 2 years. What is it like to be in comedy after 2 years?
Oh, it's good. It's good. Rather than just doing it in my living room and driving people crazy, I get to actually come out and do it. It was a long time coming. It was not easy to just be at home. It wasn't easy for anybody, but I really missed it. I'm glad it's back. Can't wait to get back up there. I've missed doing mediocre sets. You know, who would have thought? Who would have thought that I would miss that? But I do.
So it looks like coming out of the bush now?
Yeah, it feels like that too. It feels like it's been sort of a short time, but also a really long time. I've kind of lost track of time, what even time is. I know I've aged. I look in the mirror and I've definitely aged. But that's right. Yeah, no, it's good to be back, and we love doing the show here at Hirut. It's a fantastic vibe. The audiences are lovely, and the club just has a great vibe. Everybody has a good time here, and I really missed being here a lot.
This is አዲስቅኝት new perspective.
What you feel about after making comedy after 2 years?
It feels amazing. It feels like I'm finally able to exhale. I don't mean to quote a famous movie, but it's nice to be able to finally get up on stage. I just haven't in 2 years, and I've been dying to do it. And we almost came back in January, and then Omicron hit, so that was a bit of a teaser that never really happened. So I'm so excited to do this show again.
So how is it like to hide somewhere, for 2 years?
Yeah, it was hard, and it's hard because people ask me, do you get inspired to write, or you must be getting a lot of writing done? Nope, because there's nothing going on, so you write from experience, and so now that there's things going on again, I can write, and we have a show to do, so now I'm ready to write and do comedy again.
Tell me about Hirut Hoot comedy, because it's been there for a while.
Yeah, it's been amazing. Well, this April will be our 10th anniversary, so would have been 10 years minus 2 years because we had to take a break. Yeah. But it's 10 years we've been doing this show, and it's just spectacular. Tebebe and Hirut have been amazing. They let us kind of do what we want, and we go up and we just have fun for 2 hours.
Tonight, a special guest, Rick Mercer.
We do.
How could that happen?
It was kind of a friend of a friend said he wanted to do something, and so he recommended us, which was great, and I said, yeah, sure, have him on. I always leave kind of a spot open in case someone special comes along, and this kind of happened.
What do you say about Rick Mercer? What kind of comedian he is for you?
He's great. I mean, if you ever watch the Mercer Report, it's such a famous show for I don't know how many years that ran for. He's popular. Everybody knows him. He's a face everybody knows, and his famous rants that he always do. So we're excited to have him on the show. I can't wait to see him perform live. I've never seen it.
Tonight you have a special material for your audience?
I've got new material, so I couldn't just do jokes from 2 years ago. So I've got new material. Hopefully it'll be okay.
Okay, how many comedians present their shows tonight?
8 in total.
8. Okay, anything to say before we...
No, I'm just congratulations and thank you to Tebebe and Hirut again for letting us play in their big giant playroom and let us drink and have a great time.
I mean, you can call your audience to come back because you start again.
Oh yeah, every month, last Friday of every month, come and see the Hirut show. It's just get here early because it fills up fast and you'll have a great time.
Herb Irving is my name. I play acoustic. I play a little bit of electric guitar too. I am not necessarily a lead guitar player. I can play some rhythm and I'm okay.
And you're a comedian as well.
I'm a comedian also, yes. So
you play? You present tonight?
I'm playing tonight. Yeah, I'm going to be on the show tonight. Yep.
What is it like to play after 2 years?
It's been interesting. I think I've done a few shows. I have done a few shows since the pandemic, but this is one of the first ones I've done live with this many people in 2 years. So it's going to be fun.
How do you spend your time during the pandemic as a comedian?
Well, I have another business. I have my own business. I'm a house painter.
Yeah.
So I have my own profession outside comedy. So I wasn't really affected a little bit by the business, but then I'm painting empty buildings. Nobody's around me generally, so it wasn't too bad.
What's your comedy is focusing on mostly?
Oh, well, mostly on my life. I've lived around. I lived in a few different places, and so do some traveling and just songs about life.
Interesting. Will you play me something? I mean, any?
Sure. I don't know.
Everybody else is shit. I bet every time somebody has tried to improve the world in some way for everybody, there was somebody who bitched about their freedom.
Simon,
hey,
welcome back.
Oh, I'm so glad to be back. I dressed up fancy. This is a gala occasion.
You look amazing.
Well, you know, I'm a handsome man.
Yeah, I know. What's new tonight? Yeah.
Oh, I've got a few. Well, it's been 2 years. I have lots of thoughts that I probably haven't said.
One of my favorite.
Well, you are one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Really worked out.
Yeah.
2 years, no new jokes. I'm going to do my same old act.
Oh, good.
Where have you been for the last 2 years? Were you hiding somewhere?
Mostly hiding with my daughter in isolation, but
Yeah.
I've been working when it opens up, and you know, and the brain doesn't stop. It's just, you know, hearing the feedback is what you miss. It's the laughter. That's what you need.
They're gonna get it tonight.
Oh yeah, they're going to be good.
Please join us. What do you have tonight?
What do I have tonight?
Yeah.
As far as comedy?
Yeah.
Hopefully something funny. That's what I'm gonna go with. And then after that, maybe not so funny.
How was your 2 years? Was it fun?
My last 2 years without having anything to do? No, it's been brutal. I can't stand it. I've done a few shows since this, but I'm really happy to be back here. It's been so long since you guys have been open, or to come and get food and everything. So it's always my favorite thing. So
Comedy's back.
yeah, comedy's back. It's packed.
Welcome back. It's packed.
Yeah.
It's going to spin our drink if we don't laugh at it. Well, maybe. One more time, folks. Kevin McDonald's keeping the show going a little while.
Oh my God! I was a casualty of the pandemic. My landlord. I lived in the same apartment for 24 years. Last year, the landlord sold the house. I paid $1,000 a month for a 2-bedroom in Hyde Park.
ከሁለት ዓመት በኋላ እንግዲህ ኮሜዲ ምሽትህ ተመልሷል። ሂሩት ኮሜዲ ምን ይሰማሃል? ምን ነው የሚሰማው በዚህ ሰዓት?
በጣም ደስ ብሎኛል። ምክንያቱም ኮሜዲ ከኛ ጋር በተለይ ሂሩት ኦልሞስት ከ8 ዓመት በላይ ነው። ግን ላስት 2 ዓመት ያው አልነበረም። ዛሬ ከ2 ዓመት በኋላ we're back። በጣም ደስ ብሎኛል። ትልቅ ሾው ነው። እንደምታየው ነው። ሙሉ ሀውስ ነው ያለው። ኮሜዲዎቹ ይወዱናል፣ ጃዝ ሙዚቀኞች ይወዱናል፣ የከተማው አርቲስቶች ይወዱናል። ምንም እንኳን ትንሽ የኢትዮጵያ ስራ ብንሆንም ግን we big mighty small but mighty we so happy።
ዛሬ ደግሞ የተለየ ምሽት ነው ያለው። የተለየ እንግዳ አለ።
ብዙ እንግዶች አሉ። ጎበዝ ሚሊየንስ አሉ። ከሁሉም በላይ ግን ከስተመሮቻችን አብረን ለ10 ዓመት የሳቅነው ዛሬ ደግሞ ተገናኝተን እንደገና ለመሳቅ በቅተናል። በጣም ደስ ብሎናል። በዚህ አጋጣሚ ደግሞ ገዛኸኝ ወዳጄ አዲስቅኝት ከመጀመሪያው እስካሁን ድረስ አብረን ያለነው ይህንን ታሪካዊ ቀን መጥተህ ስለዘገብክልን በጣም አመሰግናለሁ። እግዚአብሔር ይባርክ። ባለቤትህንም ልጅ
Amen. Few words in English for your English-speaking audience.
Well, it's been 2 years since we had Hirut back. We've been doing it for almost almost the last 10 years. It's always full house, but we're back after 2 years, so what can I say? It's a full house. We have great acts tonight.
So are you running now according to your schedule, previous schedule?
Yeah, we're full capacity. We have 6 days a week show, mostly jazz, but the last Friday is always reserved for Hirut comedy, which is our favorite evening of having fun, you know. The world is getting crazy. We need to laugh, and we are happy.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Gazan and Adiskanyit, for always be with us, supporting Hirut, supporting art. So thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you.
A happy place, just like a beautiful balloon bursting into flames and plummeting to the... No, wait, I don't know why I say that. Can I start again? Oh no, it's fading out. No time. Music videos are done.